Rally X.
An all-new Rally X highlights this Friday at 10 p.m.
Open a deposit account in the JN Bank Savings Streams promotion and save monthly for a chance to win an all-expenses-paid trip to Peru. Enter now. The time by JN Bank Savings Streams promotion is
6 o'clock.
Join us this week on Tourism One-on-One as we examine the growth of the Morgans Group, the local bedding manufacturer, and how they have benefited from various initiatives of the Tourism Enhancement Fund, including through the Tourism Linkages Network.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
From politics to global events, from social issues to breaking news, Lead Story Prime dives deeper, cuts through the noise, and uncovers the stories that shape your world. Join us every Tuesday at 8 p.m. for Lead Story Prime with me, George Davis, for an hour of incisive analysis, expert interviews, and unparalleled coverage of the issues you care about. Lead Story Prime, your front row seat to the most compelling discussions. Lead Story Prime, where the truth comes first. Only on CVM TV.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi, brought to you by Grace and Singer.
This week on Tourism One-on-One as we examine the growth of the Morgans Group, the local bedding manufacturer, and how they have benefited from various initiatives of the Tourism Enhancement Fund, including through the Tourism Linkages Network.
I've been praying for the rain.
do is live a little, breathe a little, and go and enjoy life. Cause every more can make a little, but I want to trickle, cause things so alright. It's the pleasures and pressures of life we look down to so. Try your best to
Hey, oh my God, we are go. Give a little, take a little. Give a little, sing a little, enjoy sunrise. Come on. I'm telling you, we need to start our music.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. Morning, everyone.
Good morning, sunrisers. Good morning, everybody who is a giver. Good morning to everybody who, makes people's lives better.
Yeah.
Enrich the lives of people with whom they come into contact, and really are bright sparks in life. You meet some people, Dennis, and they lift your spirit so much. They make you smile, even if you're having a bad day.
Yes.
Just their aura and what they come with. You just have a smile. You know what I mean? So big ups to those people.
Big up the people who add value to a room.
Yeah.
Whichever room they
lives.
enter, they add value to that room.
They make you smile.
Yes.
I remember some years ago, there was this guy who used to sell newspaper right by, what is the name now? Like, when you go into National Chest Hospital, and if you go...
I know exactly where I talk.
Yeah, if you go right, you go up Whitcomb.
Yeah, man,
and
I know
if you
exactly
go left, you go Barbican.
They're right under one tree, right?
I'm going to tell you, say, morning, we used to call him Morning, because he went go, Morning!
Yes.
He have a little lyrics that he used to use, and even if you don't want the paper,
you buy the paper just
his
because.
Vibe, I don't know what happened to that guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So those are sometimes people who make your morning, they make your day,
that is
they
so
make
true.
you feel better. So good morning to those people who bring a smile to people's faces.
Good people.
Yeah, good people. And one of them is a lady I met yesterday at the Tasties location in Crossroads.
Okay.
Very efficacious, very professional.
She work there?
She works there, yeah.
Okay.
I think she's a manager. She was in a blue shirt.
Okay.
And Dennis, she was just so wonderful. And she was there with another customer, Kadian. Hi, Kadian, right? From Longfellow in Duhaney Park. No, Belloc Crescent in Duhaney Park.
Okay.
And just her service and how she moved with such alacrity and just so professional. You know what I mean? So Heather Steele from Crossroad, Tasty, right there, so.
Heather Steele.
Yeah, Heather Steele, woman of steel, you know what I mean? But very nice.
Steely character.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And also to the security officers who were there, very helpful. You have some time, Dennis, nowadays, you have some men, they will see women struggling or, you have an extra bag or whatever, and them now look, them they will turn the block at them eye to make them assist. But those security officers there, I get paid for it, you're lucky. As a matter of fact, some of them likes it when I struggle, but that's another story. But big up to the two security guards them yesterday. And Heather Steele from Tasties in Crossroads.
Heather Steele.
Wonderful service, ma'am.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. Yeah.
You see, and that's a thing that people we have this saying, people have this saying, may not get paid for this. And so you're only willing to do that which you think you're being paid for. So you're not going to go the extra mile. You're not going to. But the truth is that you're being paid to deliver good customer service.
Absolutely.
Right? And that is why people who deliver good customer service stand out.
Oh, absolutely.
You know?
And all pay is not monetary.
Thank you.
All pay is not monetary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like when you go somewhere, and that's why I always say, when you go somewhere and you get good service, you give commendation. Because, Dennis, we have a customer service problem in Jamaica.
We do.
A lot of Jamaicans mistake service for servitude. And so they have an attitude and a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah.
And it's like anything goes. And you just nyaka and kaba.
And you know how it's a problem of Jamaican culture? Because Jamaican restaurants abroad, it's a common joke in the American context that the lady at the Jamaican restaurant.
Yes, when they ask to look at curry gravy.
Have a bad attitude.
Or oxtail gravy, yeah.
When I have that, everybody on TikTok and whatever who's doing a skit presents the Jamaican delivering customer service as bad customer service.
And it's poor.
And it is something that it should be a source of national shame.
Yes.
It's not funny anymore. That we just deliver bad customer service is just what we do. Get used to it.
No, we're not getting used to it at all.
And
Dennis, I call them out on it. I call them out on it. Anytime I go, you go to a drive-through, you know, all right, normally, you know, you go and you're ordering something. You don't even try to upsell the customer. May I interest you in a pie or a cookie or anything? When I have that, you know, excuse me, pardon, you're not at your yard. You're not, you know what I mean? You're not under one bed. You have to bring your best foot forward. You're on your job. You have to respect your job because you never know who is watching or who you might be impressing.
You know, I always try to be a good customer.
Yes,
hoping that you'll get good customer service. I'll look at your name tag. I'll say good morning. I'll call you by your name. I'll ask you how you're doing. And like sometimes some bad face.
No, watch our style. Hi, like, good morning, Dennis. How are you? Good.
Yeah.
Well, I went somewhere once and the girl put the drink on the cup on the counter and go so. Daniel, you know I'm going to the Matrix.
Come for this.
No, like that is indicative of, I guess, what flavor drink I want.
Oh yeah? You talk.
I can't tell you what I tell her. You understand? I'm morning. Good morning, Cordell Green. Yeah, man. I gave it to her. You understand? Dennis, I told you. No, man. Dennis, it was too much. But guys, let me tell you. No, it's a lot. So, you know, to those persons in the customer service arena and who go above and beyond. And
let your place stand out. You know, let your company stand out. And also to the businesses that hear that Kemisha or Keisha or whoever delivers good customer service, acknowledge that, let her feel or let him feel seen and rewarded or comment, acknowledge. Sometimes they don't want nothing, you know, sometimes you forget them an extra thing, but sometimes they don't really want anything. Just give them acknowledgement so that they know that they are seen for the good that they are doing. Because it's easy to feel like, what's a point in me going the extra mile? What's a point nobody now see?
It's like you have a lady at Devon House by Patty. Her name is Pamela Kinghorn. Class a lady. Professional. Decent, nice. Sometimes I don't even want to party gone over there. Just because. You know what I mean? You go to certain restaurants, you get service. I love that. So big ups to Heather Steele who started this whole customer service. You know.
Heather, you see what you do? You see what you did?
Yeah. Yes, you know who nice too? The people them are Club Kingston. My girls them.
Oh.
Auntie Charmaine and her crew. Lovely.
Well, you pay for that.
I got it.
You pay for that.
Club Kingston.
I would hope that you get good customer service.
No, but then sometimes you have to pay for things and they still get the bad eye.
True.
And you still get the attitude. And you still get the, you're bothering them. Yes.
Like your job is to sell me things. And like I come to buy the things that you're selling and you're annoyed.
Yeah.
How?
Make it make sense. No customers, no job. That part. Clock it. But you know who will always have a job, Dennis?
Yes, who that?
This lady is an icon. She's a legend.
Who's that?
And she gives good customer service because she's always winning her races.
Oh,
I gotta tell you.
I mean, who you are.
Lady Shelly and Fraser Price.
Shelly-Ann.
After whom a road in Waterhouse was just renamed. Yes, Ashoka Road. Shelly is the face and figure. Them of the face and them of the figure. Remind me of the buttons on the legs of me. I gotta tell ya, Shelly and Fraser Price is front and center on Marie Claire's July.
That's why she retired.
2005.
She got a muggling. You never see smoke without fire. She said, look here, I'm done with this wear and tear on my body and I'm muggling.
Shelly is muggling. She looks absolutely beautiful. She is, of course, brand ambassador for Nike, brand ambassador for Richard Mille. You know what I'm saying?
Them bad watch there.
I'm even told you the 500 toes a lot watch them. We can't tell the time in a heaven. You understand? I gotta tell you. Yeah, and she is making her final lap. You know, she's retiring this year, and we just want to send again big ups to Shelly and Fraser Price. The cover story. In the cover story, she reflects on her legacy, life beyond the track, and the deeply personal reasons behind her surprise withdrawal from the Paris 2024 Olympics. So that will make for a good read. So let us support our girl, Shelly and Fraser Price. Always proud of her. So big ups to Shelly on that one. Also, who else do I have to big up? my blood drive.
I was just about, before you came, I was just about to put it up on my status.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dennis made a gif of me. Oh, thank you. I want everybody.
Yeah, I was just about to put it up on my...
I would like everybody to just pause and take a picture of the flyer on your screen. And if you could be so kind to put it on your status and share it with everybody in your group, in your chats. I want you to just take a picture right now, please.
Screenshot the
picture and put it in your status, because I want Nelson Mandela Park to be full and ram, and I want for Dr. Christopher Tufton to have to call me and say, Miss Kitty, we have to get a new refrigerator down at the blood bank. I want Igor Allen to call me and say, Miss Kitty,
done.
We need to get a fridge down by Cornwall, because we have so much blood in our arsenal, right? And so everybody who just put up the picture again, please, Stacey. Please take a screenshot. It's Friday, July 25th, and it's calling all heroes. It's a hero calling, right? Because, the 25th is on the cusp of Independence weekend, right? Yes. And I want everybody to come out to Nelson Mandela Park. And thanks, of course, to Audley Gordon at the NSWMA for making sure that, we're thinking up.
We'll make sure the traffic management going in Half-a-Tree is up.
Is up.
Yeah.
JCF.
ACP Mackenzie, I know. PSTEB is going to be, managing public, safety
and for all those persons, sponsors who want to come on board, definitely you can reach out to us here at CVM. Just call Jackie Wong if you don't know who for call. Just call Jackie.
Just call CVM
Tango at 881-7777. That's 881-7777. Call Tango and let him know. And it would be remiss of me not to say thank you to His Worship, the Mayor, Andrew Swaby.
Yes.
I received my letter, sir. Now I'm going to say brown envelope me frightened. And I come and said, Teresa, what is this now?
Yeah.
But he sent a letter, a congratulatory letter. Right, for my receiving the key to Tamarack, the city of Tamarack. Maybe it is in the making. I don't know. I cannot preempt. I just have to speak about. But it was so kind of the mayor to send his letter of congratulations. Thank you, sir. The keys to Tamarack and the congressional proclamation, and he noted how proud, the municipality is of me, and I thank you so very much for your kind words and your kind compliment and acknowledgement again. You never have to do it. You understand?
Yes.
It's like what the Prime Minister posted, you never have to do it. You understand? So I appreciate.
KSMC. I
appreciate it, Mayor. Thank you so very much. And of course, I'm going to call you about the blood drive as well and see how best we can come together to really make Jamaica a better place. And of course, help to, make sure that blood is not a concern. That if you go to the hospital, you don't have to fret. We have more than enough for everyone. So I'm imploring everybody to get yourselves in readiness for July 25 at Nelson Mandela Park, because Miss Kitty's blood drive is on in earnest. The blood you give today may save your life or that of a loved one. One bag of blood can save 3 lives, all right? Because you have the platelets, you have the plasma, and you have the whole blood. And barring any illness, barring any religious reasons, I want Nelson Mandela Park to be full with people and get the veins. That's what we need. And so we're inviting all of you to come on out, all right? So thank you. That's right.
All right, it's now time to jump into your early morning mixtape.
That is it.
Let's go right to it. Selector.
Soldier Boy, tell. Hey, I got this new dance for y'all called the Soldier Boy. You just gotta punch, then crank back 3 times from left to right. Soldier Boy, I'm finna. Why me crank it? Why me roll? Why me crank that Soldier Boy? That Superman? That now why me you crank that Soldier? 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 Now what? Soldier Boy, I'm finna. Why me crank it? Why me roll? Why me crank that Soldier Boy? That Superman? That now why me you crank that Soldier? Now why me you?
Let's get it funk upon that fun up in this dancery. We got y'all open, now you're floating, so you got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration, holleration in this dancery. Let's get it percolating while you're waiting, so just dance for me. Come on, everybody, get on now, cause you know we got to get it wrong. Mary J is in the spot tonight.
It's just joy and niceness whenever we get together. And that smile on your face is something to treasure. Yeah.
Grateful that in these special moments, I'm the one that you always chosen.
Thank you, Jamaica, for 50 years of finger-licking good memories. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Yeah.
Remix the summer with Digicel. 100 lucky winners win $100,000 each, plus surprises all summer. To enter, buy a SIM 7-day plan or higher. Switch to Digicel. Be an active postpaid or Digicel Plus customer, or receive US $15 or more from abroad. Gift a friend a plan. They could win $25,000. Remix the summer with Digicel. Authorized under Section 58 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act. Promo ends September 15, 2025. Conditions apply. Visit DigicelJamaica.com for more info. Digicel, better connected this summer.
This July, the world turns to Jamaica
for the Caribbean Investment Forum, the region's premier investment event.
From July 29 to 31, the Montego Bay Convention Center comes alive
with global thought leaders, exclusive investment opportunities, high-impact deal-making sessions.
Are you ready to invest in the Caribbean's future? Book now at CaribbeanInvestmentForum.com.
Let's shape a smart, green, connected Caribbean. July 29 to 31, Montego Bay. Powered by Caribbean Export, Government of Jamaica, Jampro, EU, CARICOM, Republic Bank, and IDB.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Join us this week on Tourism One-on-One as we examine the growth of the Morgans Group, the local bedding manufacturer, and how they have benefited from various initiatives of the Tourism Enhancement Fund, including through the Tourism Linkages Network.
All right. 23 minutes after 6 o'clock. It's Thursday morning here in Jamaica. It's the 10th? Is it the 10th of July already?
And Dennis is in shorts. Zoom in on the knee cup them there. Zoom in.
No, man.
Your foot lotion good though.
Yeah, have to.
Big up the lotion.
Have to.
Because we don't do the hashiness.
No.
Man must lotion them knee and them ankle.
And the
betwixt your toe. Behind your little haze, your elbow.
You ever go somewhere and like maybe you lotion in a hurry and then when you realize you look at your foot and it's like
your foot no lotion.
Yeah. Are you yes or white?
Yeah, white. No. Yeah. Me have to make sure husband lotion. Yeah, lotion. Yeah. Let me see your knee.
Yeah.
Let me see your ankle, elbow. Yeah.
Yeah. But
So big up to all the men who lotion.
My wife said, leave a lotion in the glove compartment.
Absolutely, and an oil. You see oil?
Yes.
Baby oil. Even though Puffy come, that's like, was that
Yeah,
oil?
ruin it, yeah.
Not
No, but not like 5. Like if you
Not
open
like
the
10.
glove compartment, it's in like 10 baby oil. You're like,
Thinking. It would say, thinking. But you always then have a bottle of oil, a little thing, and a lotion
That is right.
to make sure that you're well oiled
That's
out.
right, just in case of any emergencies.
Yeah.
And of course, the girl for all your emergencies, earthquake and otherwise. It is Ticulus Maximus Meridius. Good morning.
Good morning.
TK?
I don't know about the baby oil argument.
Really? You know, I don't TK your oil?
Yeah, man.
Let me tell you something, my challenge with baby oil and them things. The place too hot for them something, them, man.
No, but
You have to
TK,
have a lightweight oil.
No, but listen, TK, it doesn't have to
Hot.
be baby oil.
But
It can be
hot.
bio oil.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. Oil, especially for, you see, a lot of us thinking because we're black and we have the melanin.
No, man.
We don't need it. But lotion and oil to keep our skin supple and moist is our best friend. May I tell
Fair
you?
enough.
Because when your skin dry and cracky, like lightning strike you, it's not going to be cute.
Fair enough.
Not cute.
Fair enough. Well, speaking of not cute, I have some not cute headlines this morning. Let's
Oh,
jump
mighty
in
God.
and
Wow.
let's see. Caregiver in custody after elderly woman's mummified body found in Westmoreland. Westmoreland police are currently investigating a troubling case where the mummified remains of an elderly woman was discovered at her home in Big Bridge. The deceased has been identified as Viola Destin, and authorities believe she passed away on December 10, 2023. The deceased body is believed to have been embalmed and stored in a room in the house, with the woman's living caregiver allegedly hiding the body for more than a year. When the woman was questioned by investigators, she told them that God told her to do it and that she did not want the deceased to go to hell, as she was not saved but would be resurrected on July 6. The caregiver is now in custody. Like I mentioned, police are working to determine the cause of death and the circumstances surrounding the alleged concealment. So what I mean?
It was, this is not a story you see every year. Yeah.
This is not a story I've ever seen,
Yeah,
ever.
so this is not one of those where you say, again, that happened again? No.
That's
quite surprising.
Different.
But, I mean, without commenting too much on the case, you know what it makes me think about? It makes me think about the state of elderly care. And I think in Jamaica, we do take care of the elderly pretty well. But
room for improvement.
Check on your relatives.
Check on your community
Check on your relatives. If you are paying someone to stay with your
grandmother
relative,
or whatever.
Make sure you see her. No? Make
True.
sure you go check on her. Yeah.
But then the truth of the matter too, though, is that some people have no family. Some people
Yeah.
are only children. Maybe their family members are overseas, and they're pretty much loners. But
or they've outlived some of their relatives.
Yeah, you know. So that can be it too, because we oftentimes take family for granted, you know, and think it's everybody have family. Some people have nobody, you know. But it also means that the community then has to step in as well, because there is no way. When last you see Miss Mad, when last you see so and so and so, Ma so and so, go and check. You know what I mean? So the community also
When you go
has to play a
go
part.
there and the lady, she's sleeping around the back.
Every time, sir, she doesn't sleep. So make us see her. We want to see her sleeping.
Bring her out on the veranda, make she sit down and get some sun.
Yeah. Put her out. You know, as people, because the truth is, TK. Once we're alive, we're all gonna get old, right? And so people sometimes want to, ageism and use age and cuss people. But if you're alive, you're gonna get old too. So we have to try to put in place the things that we would want for ourselves when we get to that age. So community members, please check on the elderly. Make sure that they're okay. Even when they have a caregiver, even when they have family members, check on them nonetheless to ensure that they're okay. And if you even suspect anything, go to the police officer. Officer, say, may I pass Miss so-and-so, 2 weeks, so I'm going to see her on the veranda.
And she always used to come out.
Yeah. Look into it. It might be nothing, or it might be something.
True, because over a year is a long time.
December coming is going to be 2 years.
Yeah, I want to get embalming fluid, you know?
Well, I think what in talking to the I saw some comment from funeral home people, and the comment was that to have the condition that it was in, to have it in that condition for so long, something must have been done to it.
Right.
So that's what I saw one of the funeral home directors saying. That is
Something
why
has
the
to
presupposition is that there was that, because you have to have access to
certain things. Yeah.
But then it's illegal, you
so
know.
Hold on, so are the police go bust the resurrection?
I think it was a relative.
The July 6th pass.
I think I saw a statement that said a relative became suspicious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, it took long to become suspicious.
Yeah.
So.
Well, let's go on to the next one. That one was different. 1 year in prison for ex-NTB worker who stole nearly $7 million. A former National Commercial Bank employee has been sentenced to prison. Arsenio Johnson, a former retail support officer at the bank's New Kingston headquarters, will serve a 1-year sentence following Johnson's guilty plea to a charge of larceny as a servant. The charges stemmed from the theft of nearly $7 million from the financial institution. Authorities hope the sentence will deter similar offences in the future.
Do the crime, do the time. Simple. Next.
Yeah.
Headline.
Yeah. Next up, magnitude 3.6 earthquake felt in eastern Jamaica. You feel the earthquake?
I did not.
I did not either. I felt nothing.
And you're the earthquake queen.
Hey, I rebuke that.
I was waiting for you to say, actually, I felt it.
I'm like, if TK doesn't say it, then it never happened.
I didn't feel it, thanks be to God.
But TK, like a G still in it.
Please, I don't want to be associated.
And the earthquake was felt.
Really?
Me too.
Hate them.
Yeah, I'm scared of them.
Terrified of them.
Do you remember that big, that big one, TK, like that day? It was in October. It was on October. Dennis.
What, the TK?
The TK one.
Don't,
may I tell you?
I don't have an earthquake,
Dennis?
people.
You have to own it. You have to just own it.
That was a big one. This one, however, was a 3.6 magnitude earthquake.
Okay.
And it was felt in several parts of Jamaica Wednesday afternoon. The earthquake unit at the University of the West Indies, Mona, has confirmed that the epicenter of the 4:15 p.m. quake was located southwest of Buff Bay, Portland, with a focal depth of 16 kilometers, and confirmed reports from St. Andrew, St. Mary, and St. Catherine. So I guess those areas.
Well, let us know in the comments.
Well, there is a fault line along that northern ridge of the island, so it is not surprising that it was felt there.
Well, persons in the chat on YouTube, did you guys feel the earthquake yesterday? You can let us know in our YouTube chat if you felt it. I didn't feel anything.
I didn't feel it.
I was totally...
Did anybody in here feel it? Did you guys feel it?
Nita, you felt it?
You felt it, Sasha?
Sasha, you feel it?
DJ, you felt it?
Where you did this? If you can talk, where were you?
She was at home with her lash at her ear.
New lash.
AKA Nadine.
New lash.
She's slim.
Action. She thin. That's why she's thin. She's thin. That's why she feel the earthquake.
She's slim as now.
And that's why usually I'm scared of the heat in the days, because when it gets too hot, you know that there is a looming earthquake. Like I'm very, the heat, man. Because the sun feel like it's right there, so. You know what I mean? It's like, it's hot.
Facts.
Yeah. So yesterday, AA was out, and she's like, hot. Hot.
Wow.
Hot. Cool down.
She's like, let's get inside, mommy. What is this?
I know you're a weather girl.
Jackson would have said, we need to go into the AC.
I love it. Nowadays, picnic.
Also, talking about nowadays picnic, I want to send a birthday shout out, but I'll do it afterwards. Yes, afterwards. So I want Kimala, please get the young man ready for his birthday shout out. Okay? Yay.
Kimala.
Yes, Bennett.
The same
Mikey
Kimala.
Bennett,
Okay, well, we just want to know the same Kimala. Okay.
Yeah, I want Kimala.
I want
That is it. All right, guys. Thank you so much, TK, for giving us the morning headlines. And we're going to take a break right now. And after the break, we're delving into, the continuity for me. I like it. Yeah. Money Masterclass this morning. It's going to be very important for our seniors. So I want for all of you to stay. And of course, if you have your parents, because you know what, guys? After a while, we then become the parents too. Reversing the roles. Right? So Masterclass brought to you by
JN Bank.
Stay with us at CVM and Sunrise.
the internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
From politics to global events, from social issues to breaking news, Lead Story Prime dives deeper, cuts through the noise, and uncovers the stories that shape your world. Join us every Tuesday at 8 p.m. for Lead Story Prime with me, George Davis, for an hour of incisive analysis, expert interviews, and unparalleled coverage of the issues you care about. Lead Story Prime, your front row seat to the most compelling discussions. Lead Story Prime, where the truth comes first. Only on CVM TV.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi, brought to you by Grace and Singer.
I love it for us. Money, 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 money. Hey, money. Money, 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 money. Thank you so very much for staying with us here on Sunrise. And if you're just waking up, good morning. We say give God the praise, give God the glory for allowing us to see another day. We're up, we have all our senses, all our faculties are working. We have breath in our lungs. And you know what? We have sunrise, we're have
in
life.
Our right mind.
Yeah. So we give God thanks for that. And you know what? The extra, if you have money in your pocket and you're just getting a love. Mad. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. Good job. Unfortunately, though, many of our older adults are becoming targets of financial exploitation. From unusual bank withdrawals to being pressured into changing their wills. Guys, gotta watch, you know. The warning signs are real and often overlooked. And in today's Money Masterclass, this one is very meaningful. It's brought to you by J&N Bank, and Carlton will help us to understand just how common financial exploitation among the elderly is right now, and most importantly, how we can protect our loved ones from same. Carlton, good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing very good. How are you both doing?
Magnificent. Thank you so much for asking.
Wonderful. I'm morning to all our viewers today. So I know this is not normally the typical Money Masterclass that we want to get into.
Important.
But it's an important aspect.
And timely.
And very timely coming after I heard the news earlier, and I saw that clipping sometime this week, and I thought this is so unfortunate.
Yeah.
But you may think that it's not a thing here in Jamaica, but some of the stats that I got, I'm like, it is something that is budding here, and something that we need to talk about and see what we can do.
It is very prevalent here.
Yeah, very prevalent here. Yeah, but it doesn't make the news so often.
Yeah.
But it's very prevalent here. But the financial abuse of the elderly is just really the illegal or the improper use of an elderly funds, their assets, their property, using it as if it's yours, without getting consent, etc. And the reality is, in the US, annually, $28.3 billion is the loss from the elderly because of improper use or financial abuse.
Yeah.
So about 28.3 billion dollars is lost. Wow. So the elderly are losing.
They're not lost, them thief it.
Yeah, it's a loss to the elderly.
Oh, to them,
Yeah,
okay.
to the elderly.
Oh.
Their pension,
Yeah.
their life saving, money that they put down for their grandkids, for their children, etc., etc. It is just going through the doors.
Yeah.
And then the impact on the elderly is not only financial impact, but mentally.
Yes.
Half the time, these elderly persons who have saved and worked all their lives, they become so stressed out because there's no money. I saw a clipping earlier. This lady said that she lost about $2 million of her savings, and her house is about to go in foreclosure.
Wow.
Because she just don't have any money now because of persons just targeting these persons.
I remember watching Anderson Cooper one evening, and they were talking about scamming in Jamaica, right? And the lady, her husband committed suicide in their basement because he had like light dementia or early onset dementia. And they kept calling, and he just, for whatever reason, believed in them, and he bought them hook, line, and sinker about what they were doing, and he just kept sending the money. And even when people said, don't send, he would still send. And when the man realized, Carlton and Dennis, that his entire life savings was totally depleted, totally gone, she said she was upstairs one day, and she just heard a loud blow. And when they went down the basement, he killed himself. And the lady said she and her husband, they were married for like 50 years. She said she's so broken
her life is
because of it. Everything shut down.
So they may think it's only from a financial side, but mentally, emotionally, the family dynamics is now totally disturbed. Yeah. But who commit these things? And we may think that sometimes it's just strangers.
Nope.
But 53% of the persons who commit these crimes are family and friends.
Yes.
Persons who are close. They have the access to the person. Another 31% are the caregivers.
Yeah.
Only 6% of the persons who commit these things are strangers, really and truly. Yeah. So the family members and friends are those persons who are the ones taking from these elderly. What are some of the types of frauds? And we're listening to this because we want you to be aware and about your parents as well and grandparents. You have theft and fraud, which are maybe the most prominent. You just go and take the old people things. You take them money, you take them assets,
you take them pension.
You take different things. But the pension comes somewhere else. You have scams, which are the fake sweepstakes, the lottery scam.
Yeah.
You win something, send me some money, send me something to clear, whatever the case is. And half the persons who are impacted by a lottery scam are the elderly.
Yes.
Because they think that they have won something.
Initially, they were the ones who were targeted specifically because they are elderly.
Yeah. So in their minds, they're trying to map back. Did I shop here? Oh, maybe I did. And they play on the fact that they are much older. You have the misuse of power of attorney, which sometimes are the family and friends. Because you will not give power of attorney really to a random stranger. You're going to give it to your family and friends. A trusted person. And a power of attorney is really someone who acts on your behalf.
Steps in the shoes of.
Exactly. And then you start to misuse that power to do what you want to do. You have coercion and undue influence, which persons pressure the elderly to maybe buy something, invest in something, do something with their finances, but really and truly it's to benefit the person who is pressuring them. You also have the misuse of benefits, which you mentioned, which is you want their pension, for example. Because in most cases, the elderly, if you're getting a pension, you must produce your life certificate.
Right.
And in the case where you reported earlier, I saw many responses below that they are betting that it's for the person's pension. So the person is there, you create the life certificate, you behave as though the person is still alive because possibly you maybe want the pension from this person. So that could have been maybe a story or a reason behind it, but we're not even sure. But it's just the idea of you're taking the elderly's money. But what are some warning signs? Number one, sudden bank changes. So if you're checking on your mother, you're checking on your father, you're checking on the elderly, for example, and you realize some big money leaving their bank accounts, chances are somebody is doing something with their finances. Large withdrawals from their account. Things that you know that your mother at this age, Miss Kitty, she's not going to be spending $1 million in 1 week. You know that's not the case. $500,000 is coming out of the account at a particular place. Chances are something is happening. Number three, missing belongings around the house. Missing assets, smaller things. You realize they go home and say, Mommy, where coach bag? Mommy, where is this? Daddy, where is whatever? You realize things are happening, you need to check. The bills are not being paid. They hear that this get cut off, whatever the case is. Chances are they are losing money and they don't have it make the payments. Number 5, them suddenly have some new friends.
Yes.
I would not say that we encourage people to mix and to mingle and socialize with the elderly, but a random new person just come in. Family members from long time just start show up now.
Or your 20-year-old new friend.
Cousin, a young friend was stepping, starting to do
You're
things.
like 70.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. So these are, we're not saying that is always the case, but it's a red flag.
Yes,
you,
to be
the parents, the kid, to be investigated. You're also looking at change in will and documentation. Yeah. So suddenly, the new friend go up on the will.
Yeah.
Suddenly the long cousin will never help take care of the grandmother yet. Yeah. Suddenly gone upon the will, and you, the daughter or the son, is no longer part of that.
Yeah, the caregiver reach upon it.
The caregiver reach on the will and take off the child or the children.
And them not love you, them not respect you like me.
Yeah.
You see them children there?
Yeah, and I mean, take care of you.
Turn you against your family.
Those are some signs as well. But how can you protect your mother, your father? Number 1, at some point, you have to start parent your parents. And I know it's so difficult because they're stubborn.
Stubborn. Them not take telling.
It is more difficult.
Because them not hearing them, man. And you're like, oh my God, can you listen? Now tell me what to do. I'm your bigger man. I'm your mother. I'm bring your coffee. I'm your father. And I'm like, oh
sometimes I come mother, I'm like, if you are leaving the house, I need to know where you are going. May I become one? And I care zero. But Miss Maggie, I need to know where you're going.
Absolutely. Miss Maggie, we need to know.
You need to know where you're going. Sometimes I stop by the house to look for her. Me not see her. 4 hours you're gone. Where are you? You know, I need to know where you're going. And they may think otherwise, but you are more involved now. You know what I want more now. And because they think they know, them just behave as though. Even the self. Number 2, be aware of the scams. You, the children, you, the younger, the caregivers, need to educate the older person about some of these scams. Because as you mentioned, when a lot of scamming started, Dennis, it was geared towards the senior citizens. So you don't have to be in the know to get them in the know. You get a strange
I'll give you an example. There's a person who called me and was pleading with me if the JCF could put out something that, like, this particular scheme does not exist because someone had convinced her father that it is so. And him, Adam, no, you don't understand. And this person said it is so, and I need the money. I need to put the money. And they're saying, Daddy, no. And him not listening. So if they want something official, just to show, because him not listen to them. He might listen to the person.
So random streets, I don't know how it is that they get into the minds of the elderly.
Yeah, because they friend them first and then betray them. Yeah. That's how they do it.
So there's a certain amount of public education that needs to happen about these things so that they can be constantly in the know. Like I'll tell my mother, don't click on the things. If you see something to click on, don't click it. Call me. Tell me.
Anybody call about no banking information, I don't talk to people about my money on the phone. Click. Hang up.
Call me. Call me. Review their financial accounts. Don't share financial information. Tell your mother. Tell your grandfather. No give out information as I mentioned on the phone. No click no link. Not at all. But most importantly, check in with the elderly. Checking with your aging parents, your grandparents. Checking, go look for them. Go check what go on. Find what's happening. Have a conversation. Sometimes I'll just be in their presence. Because sometimes when you know that you have somebody stand up strong in their life, they will not target
they will think twice.
And I know it's not everybody have children or people who can check in, but you guys mentioned earlier, community.
Sometimes it's an auntie or your uncle. So you
check in.
The church, the community.
The officers club, whoever.
In the same way that predators target children who lack supervision,
same way
they target parents who lack strong figures as well.
So we're hoping that you can spread the word as well, check in on an elderly, and hopefully we can reduce the financial crime to the elderly. My name is Carlton Stewart. It's a pleasure as per usual.
Thank you, Carlton. That was so good.
All right.
As usual.
That's all the time we have in Money Masterclass this morning. It was brought to you by JN Bank. Up next, we're going to pause for some soulful reflection in our Thursday morning mic check. Stay with us.
I am made for more. That's why I got a JN Bank small business loan to open my salon and build my dream with my style. Now I am my own boss, popping my own style and trending up.
Start your journey with a Jane Bank Small Business Loan with small business loans with as little as $10,000 and up to $4 million. Visit janebank.com or contact us on WhatsApp 876-295-1298 to get started. Jane Bank, we will help you find a way.
The world through rose-colored glasses. Try the new and delicious True Shake Strawberry.
When opportunity comes knocking, grab it. When I got my piece of land, I saw more than just soil. I saw a future. With a JN Bank Small Business Loan, I grew that dream and built a better life for my family.
Start your journey with a JN Small Business Loan with small business loans as little as $10,000 and up to $4 million. Visit jnbank.com or contact us on WhatsApp at 876-295-1298 to get started.
Power in great moments. If you have financial needs, Chris and Charles will fix them for you. Power in great moments since 1992. Oh, we have it all. Power in great moments. Relax, you got Chris and Charles. Oh, we have it all. When you think loans, think Chris and Charles.
Purchasing a vehicle is a lot more attainable with a Sagicor Bank Auto Loan. You'll be able to have your loan processed fast and hassle-free. We make it affordable with low interest rates. Your payments are manageable with up to 10 years to repay. Owning a new vehicle is comfortable with up to 100% financing. With a Sagicor Bank Auto Loan, your next ride is ownable and insurable. With discounts on auto insurance. With a Sagicor Bank Auto Loan, you'll be able to own the car of your dreams.
Look. Check. That's right. Sunrise. That's right. Miss Kitty. DB. Yeah.
You don't say, but can't manage this, I swear. You need a producer. I gotta tell you, a producer. Guys,
Turn
please
me
give
up.
Uncle Dennis a round of applause.
Turn me up.
D. Brooks, right here on Sunrise. Good morning, everybody. Good morning,
everyone.
to all the
everyone.
kids watching this morning. Thank you so very much. And there is a special young man that's watching this morning that I would love to send some birthday shout-outs to.
What's his name?
His name is Liam Randall. Liam Randall. Son of Adrian and Kimala, I gotta tell you, happy birthday to you, Liam. Well, belatedly, but you know we love you.
Liam
we
Randall,
hope that
that
God.
sounds like a money name.
Well, him can play football.
Sound like a strong name. Eh?
He's a baller.
Yeah.
He is a baller. So I can see number 10 Randall. I see that. Yeah.
And passes it to Randall. Randall crosses into the box, and it's a goal. Yeah, I can see that.
I can see that. Yeah, that's how
I could also see. With the news, I'm Liam Randall. Liam Randall. You know, some name, like, it sounds cute when they pick a picnic, but like, as a big man, like, they're gonna name that.
Yeah.
But Liam Randall sound like a nice
It's
little youth
official.
name, and it sound like a nice big name. Dr. Liam Randall.
Yes, it.
Professor Liam Randall.
You see that? That may I talk about.
Liam Randall, ODJP.
You see that? Yeah.
It just have a vibe.
Dr. Liam Randall, neurosurgeon.
Parents, yeah.
Yeah, you get me? Yeah, they thought that up, but you know what?
Philanthropist billionaire Liam Randall.
I gotta tell you,
just have a buzz.
We're claiming that
Happy
and
birthday,
more.
Liam.
Happy birthday, Liam.
He's
Lots
what,
of
like
love.
10?
No, he's
10?
8. He turned 8.
8?
Yeah, he turned 8. And he's such a wonderful young man. Very polite and lovely, loving, kind, empathetic, and very smart. You know what I mean? So big ups to him. And of course, his little brother, Luca, who I love so much. Big ups to Luca and Joshua.
Oh, you're people. I mean, you're in the circle.
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, Uncle Luca. Good morning to Malachi as well, Joshua. And
always I look over.
Yeah, man, I love them. I just love them. I just love it for them. They're just nice.
All
so
right.
happy birthday, my love. Yeah.
All right, so it's now time for mic check. And when the mountain...
Mommy and Daddy love you.
Yes.
Yeah. Lots and loads.
That's right. All right, folks, so when the mountain feels too high and the valley seems too low, what if the answer isn't to climb or to run, but to pause?
Be still.
On today's mic check, we're going to discuss the choice of honoring where you are, not stressing about where you wish you were. Check this out.
I've been in the valley so many times, I know how to honor it. If I could rewrite that, it would be just honor where you are. It doesn't just have to be the low. Like honor the mid, honor the everyday, honor the high. I'm one of these people who, because I've had my valley moments, if I'm on the mountain, I can't even enjoy it because I'm waiting to head back down to the valley. And so the lesson to me was to honor wherever I was. Because you don't know how long you're going to be in any one of those places. But truly taking stock of where you are and truly understanding that nobody gets to live where they are. Like, we have to journey. We must. Like, we're up and we're down. And the valleys might be less. They're not as deep or as wide. And the peaks might not be as high. So just be okay where you are. Honor where you are. Yeah, I love that.
I like it.
Yeah, I like
that.
it too. Yeah.
The truth is, first and foremost, we have to remember that the God of the mountain is still the God of the valley.
Amen.
And so the same God who was God when you're on the mountain is the same God who is the God in your valley experience. You will always go through experiences, but the truth is that I learned more during the valley experience. You grow more during the valley experience than during the mountain experience.
I grew a lot on the mountain, Dennis. I grew a lot on the mountain.
No, hold on. What I'm saying is,
the valley is a testimony when I'm on the mountain.
I learn a lot.
I don't be liking the valley too much sometimes.
No, of course not. We don't.
Because the valley's rough. Let's be clear. But you have to go through the valley.
You learn more from the games. Well, you learn a lot from the games that you lost.
Yes.
You know? You don't just learn from the games that you won.
What I think I learned a lot in the valley is a strength of character, your strength of resilience, your strength of bounce back ability, your resolve, your resilience. You know what I mean? Your ability to overcome. Because obviously, when you're on the hill or on the on the mountaintop, you're really just basking and enjoying, right? Which is also very important. But when you're in the valley, it's like you're tested.
No, because that is the test that produces the testimony.
Money, right?
You don't get the degree before you do the exam.
Yeah, before you cry and stress.
So look at you on those sleepless nights studying the law degree or at Norman Manley, and then you get first class honors. You never you study for, if you did just hear say you get on the pass list.
I just want to see my way out.
Much less. So when them give her the first class honors, when them call you and say valedictorian, and not that you study for, but in the valley you never knew that was what was, that there was something birthing inside you that would put you on that particular mountain. The other thing that we have to realize is that, like, when you're claiming and climbing up the mountain, you are claiming your mountain, and your mountain might be Mount Everest. Somebody else's mountain might be Spur Tree.
Yes.
But guess what? So you are up here, I got through one valley, up here, and there are people up here going on a mountain top, and you, because you're in a valley experience, you feel like God is not with you all the way up on Everest. There are valleys.
Yeah, they wish there were up there with
exactly.
you. Exactly.
There are valleys up there in that high mountain range. But you're operating at a completely different altitude, but there are still valleys. Because guess what? In climbing the mountain, you go like this.
A word.
So you're going up, you know.
Yeah.
So the challenge is keep climbing.
Yeah.
And my valley might be I might be operating at a different altitude than yours. So me I go through my valley, we all have a cross for beer.
Yeah.
But so don't sleep on the fact that you are growing, you are learning, you are becoming, and keep claiming
Exactly.
and keep climbing as
That's
well.
a word.
Yeah.
Your attitude helps to determine your altitude,
That's
right?
right.
And when you're on the top of the mountain, give thanks.
Mhm.
And even in the valley, I know it's hard because it's easier said than done. It's like the people who are rich who say, money doesn't make you happy. I mean, say, you know, say, you ever stop it?
I beg to differ.
I beg to differ.
Well, it's not the money. Resources give you room to, you know.
Could you give me your PIN number to your car? Let me show you how. You say money don't make you happy? Make me book a ticket now. Give me your card now, sir. All right, give me 2 hours.
Money doesn't make you happy.
She
said while sipping her pina colada in Dubai.
No, on her private jet.
Yeah.
On the tarmac. I'm like, really, you know, but I do take
But
the
yeah.
point, you
No,
know.
but seriously though, yeah.
Valleys are important, mountaintops are important, but as Dennis rightly said, keep climbing, don't give up, keep betting on yourself, and, you know, just enjoy the journey and enjoy the ride.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Well,
All
guess
right.
what? It's now time for us to pull a hard stop, and we're gonna go over.
Pull a hard stop?
Yeah.
You
on,
gonna stop?
on this segment.
On this segment?
On this
Are you going to
segment.
stop at Modern Mommy Diaries on Sunday? Segment?
Look here.
We're talking about infertility this weekend.
This week?
Yeah, and guess who we have? I have a very special guest. Oh, take a look. Take a look. Me, so we can find out how it really go.
We still have a lot of women who are 45 years and older who want to have children and they've never had a child before.
The focus is on the woman. Men can suffer from infertility as well?
For sure. A lot of men believe because they're producing a semen sample, it has sperm in there. Not necessarily so.
They've told me the clock, take off of the wall, put on, because no clock not ticking at your street again.
Oh, wow.
So when you're 44 and pregnant and 16 and pregnant, it almost kind of feel the same like you're... When you go to school, you'd be the only old mother. I'm like, okay, but at least then you can say she's fabulous, no.
Yeah.
And a gentleman came up to me, Miss, there's something on your back. I said, yes, it's called puke, and I wear it with style, sir.
I'm very scornful of certain things, you understand? But now, wipes, Desitin, wipe this up, tuck off full. What a style here, as a dad mother. Yeah, would you have another one?
With what else?
I'm the one that you always chosen. 50 years.
Thank you, Jamaica, for 50 years of finger-licking good memories. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Surprise, I have your favorite. Come, hurry. Quick. Hey. How you doing?
Babe, I'm a pure ginger beer. What do you mean? Boss, me only coming for one thing.
No!
After all them years, you give me pure ginger beer.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi, brought to you by Grace.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. A Westmoreland community has been overcome by dark shadows because of the seemingly ritualistic act of one resident who believed that an elderly woman would rise from a secret burial spot inside the house for her to witness. The morbid years-long experiment was unearthed a few days ago. More from Curlin Brown.
Nothing eerie from the outside of the house in the middle, surrounded by other dwellings. Not even the Black Gate. After all, it's been there for decades. The owners now live overseas, we were told, leaving a female caretaker, 54-year-old Gina Robinson, in charge. However, all hell broke loose on July 6 on Old Hope Road in Little London, Westmoreland, when an immediate relative who wanted to spend time at the house was denied access and was forced to turn up with the police when the 3-day final notice given to Miss Robinson passed.
My name is Reverend Perrin, Custos of Westmoreland, and I, like so many Jamaicans, have heard the news of this unfortunate incident where a woman who died over 2 years ago was only now discovered
dead inside the house without a trace, no odor. Her name, Viola Destin. A complete stranger, it seems. Her corpse preserved.
She put the lady on one mattress and then put one other mattress. And keep on a cover with plastic and this. So the final one was the tarpaulin. And around the tarpaulin now she nearly done with board. And after she nearly done with board, now she takes sand and dirt and throw around the board. So you kind of seal it now. When they take out the body, everybody have on dress. And here come up nice and same way,
All eyes now on Ms. Robinson, who operated a small space of worship, a mother and a daughter, her congregation. Robinson apparently deeply entrenched in a belief of self-proclaimed power, reincarnation, resurrection, allegedly guided by a prophet who lives overseas.
I don't think the woman just did natural, so because woman did natural and after the lady did now you will get bombing things to prepare before.
Other allegations have come up. The prophet supports all 3 females financially, and the lady mummified was a loner. A man who claimed he dropped off Miss Viola at the location was told when he inquired about her once she was at a better place. The interpretation? She was elsewhere, safe, not dead. There was also another male in the picture whose handiwork paid off, $650,000, even though he angered the prophet.
She used to help move up furniture in our house and something. And one day over there and the lady come and say, prophet just called and said you're not supposed to be in the house because you're a sinner.
So who helped this female caretaker with such a big cover-up? One described as quiet and hard-working with a love for planting and taking care of her flowers. The only real Christian in Old Hope Road. If the 2-year incarnation of Viola Destin had taken place, the only evidence left behind written on a piece of paper in addition to the parting 3 words, rest in peace, were her age, 80, and the date of death, December 10, 2023. Gina Robinson is now facing charges of failure to report the death of a person, preventing the lawful burial of a corpse, and attempting to pervert the course of justice. Curlin Brown, CVM News.
And in sports, 2-time Olympic 100-meter champion Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce says a panic attack caused her to withdraw from her 100-meter semi-final at the Paris Olympics last year. In an interview with Marie Claire magazine, the 38-year-old opened up about the abrupt end to her quest for a 3rd Olympic 100-meter gold medal in 2024. In a viral video, Fraser-Pryce was seen being refused access to the competition venue in Paris through a particular entrance, despite saying she gained access through the same access point a day earlier. She admitted that the whole debacle disrupted her routine. Fraser-Pryce said she was probably, quote, having a panic attack, going on to say she felt she could see it in front of her and it was ripped out of her hands. It was that incident which the illustrious Jamaican said threw her off and forced her to withdraw. She said, quote, I'm a warrior, I'm a fighter. I love rising to the occasion, but I had to ask what's right for me. I've always done it for the flag and showed up to do it for my country, but what happened in Paris, that was a me decision, end quote. Fraser-Pryce clocked 10.92 seconds in her heat for 2nd place before pulling out of the semi-finals. The 5-time World 100-meter champion is now focused on this year's World Championships in Tokyo, Japan, having qualified through the national trials at the end of June. Jamaica had a close 5-run win over Guyana for their first victory as the 3rd round of the West Indies Rising Stars Men's Under-19 Championship got underway on Wednesday in Trinidad. Choosing to bat, the Jamaicans were dismissed for 260 in 46.5 overs. with Brian Barnes leading from the front with a captain's knock of 68. Guyana fell short in their chase, bowled out for 255 in 49.3 overs, as Kevondre Virgo took 4 for 37. Romeo Deonarine, 55, and Rampasad Ramnath, 39, put on 83 for the opening wicket. Jamaica will next face title holders Barbados on Saturday. Meanwhile, in other results, speaking of defending champions Barbados, they are 3 for 3 after their 8-wicket win over the Leeward Islands. Rafael Lovell, 3 for 19, and Damani Roach, 3 for 33, helped to skittle out the Leeward Islands for 154 in 34.5 overs. Chasing 155 in reply, the Bajans reached 156 for the loss of 2 wickets in 25.3 overs. Also picking up their third straight win are USA 1 after thrashing Trinidad and Tobago by 94 runs. Sahil Garg stroked 111 to lead USA 1 to 300 for 8 off their allotted 50 overs. The Trinbagonians, in response, could only manage 207 in 42.1 overs as Adnit Jam got a 5 for 57. And it was a no result between the Windward Islands and USA 2. That's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. Sunrise continues after this.
Stop! Shop and roll a RAV4. New thing, new car, life-changing. Stop! Shop and roll a RAV4.
Stop, shop and roll out in a brand new 2025 Toyota RAV4 from Quartz & Quartz Optical today. Spend $120,000 at Quartz or $80,000 at Quartz Optical and you get an entry to win. Shop on credit and get triple entries for a greater chance to win. Plus, there's monthly prices of a TCL 98-inch TV and $100,000 in supermarket gift certificates to be won. Promotion ends July 20. Conditions apply. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
Every day starts with care. Care that's always close. Supermed Family of Pharmacies is where you go for everything you need. From your morning routine to life's biggest moments. Supermed Family of Pharmacies is always by your side. Whether it's prescriptions or household essentials, trust the care that's close to home. Super happy, super healthy, Supermed.
Remix the summer with Digicel. 100 lucky winners win $100,000 each, plus surprises all summer. To enter, buy a SIM, 7-day plan or higher, switch to Digicel. Be an active postpaid or Digicel Plus customer, or receive US $15 or more from abroad. Gift a friend a plan. They could win $25,000. Remix the summer with Digicel. Authorized under Section 58 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act. Promo ends September 15, 2025. Conditions apply. Visit DigicelJamaica.com for more info. Digicel, better connected this summer.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi, brought to you by Grace and
to the place where you feel safe, where it's all your own.
Hi, girl.
NHD, the key to your home, has home buyer and home builder loans to help you get home. And if you're planning to... Sometimes all you want to do is get home. To the place where you feel safe, where it's all your own.
Hi, girl.
NHD, the key to your home, has home buyer and home builder loans to help you get home. And if you're planning to fix up the home you have, our home improver loans will help bring those ideas to life. With the NHD, there are more possibilities for you to get home. The NHD, the key to your home.
Hey, thanks for staying with us here on Sunrise. It's 13 minutes after 7 here in the morning in Kingston, of course. Where is it? What time is it where you are? Be mindful of the fact that you got things to do, but thank you for choosing to spend your morning with us.
Thank you.
You've probably heard by now the NHT has increased its loan limit. So now a single applicant can access up to $11 million to build a house, or up to $9 million to buy a house on the open market, continuously working to make home ownership more possible for contributors. Senior Marketing Coordinator in the NHT's Advertising, Marketing and After Sales Department, Joanza Hall, and Narvia Drummond, Melbourne, Manager for NHT's Clarendon branch. They're here to share more. Welcome.
Good morning.
To the program.
How are ya?
Good.
I want big up Joanne saying that is. Everybody want to run summer. You know, see NHT, them are done summer. Hey, is that at summer? Hey, no. Their event, Joanne, I saw you on Saturday. The event was so wonderful. And trust me, I was very happy for you. Hear me? He was on Sunrise.
Yeah.
He was on Sunrise.
That's why it's
amazing. How was it for you?
Maybe I would say incredible. It was really good.
Yeah.
Exceeded numbers that we were looking out for. And the greatest thing about it is that most of the patrons were pleased and saw something posted on social media that the NHT staff, they were so welcoming even under the pressure. 'Cause the numbers was, as you saw,
a lot.
was really high. And the vibe was just great.
What were people asking, or what they wanted to know about most? What was the most frequently asked question?
The most frequently asked question is basically they really want to know how much they were qualified for.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, because that's the start of anything. Because you need to know what you have in your pocket to go out there. So that was one of the main questions. They asked how much you're eligible for.
I like that question, Jawanza. And for our viewers watching this morning, how does one know how much they're qualified for?
Basically depends on how much you earn, your salary. And from that, we do necessary calculations and tell you exactly. Because you may fall in a particular income band that the interest rate is lower, and so the amount you may get even more. So it depends on how much you earn.
All right, got it. Joanza, let's look at this issue of available financing. Normally, NHT and other financial institutions, they tell buyers how much financing that they will provide when buying a property. But what percentage financing does the NHT provide, like today, and what was it before?
The good news is NHT now provide up to 98% for a particular group. So a person earning the minimum wage up to $30,000 basically would just have to find 2%. So for example, if it is that you find a property for $12 million, before you would have to come up with, this 5%, it was $600,000, right? And now it's at 2%, which is about $240,000. So there's not much more to come out of pocket. So it's easier for you to basically find your way home.
Love that. Now, Narvia, I heard that the NHT made changes to the amount that they charge to applicants, right? To process their loans, because that is a fee that we have to consider as well. Talk to us about those changes, please.
Okay. What I want to point out as well is that the beautiful thing about our service charge, which persons will call it the processing fees, but we call it a service charge. We don't ask you to pay it up front. We roll it into the loan and you pay it back over the life of the loan.
Oh, wow.
So it's not something you got to find out of pocket.
And that's a big deal.
Yes, it is. What the changes we have made is that previously for persons earning minimum wage up to $30,000 per week had to pay a 2% service charge. And then for persons earning, so now we have moved from 2 to 0 for that group. So there's no money up front, no service charge for you. And then for the persons who earn $30,001 to $42,000 per week, we now have moved the service charge from 5% to 2%.
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes, it is.
And so in terms of the dollars and cents translation, what does it mean to the average person?
All right. So for the persons now that we are charging 0, no money, previously they would have to find $180,000. So we book $180,000 service charge with the loan amount that you're receiving. And for the persons that have moved from 5% now to 2%, you find that they would have normally had to fine 450,000. So now it's 180,000
Wow,
and 270,000 difference.
No, man.
Significant changes.
Yes.
Significant changes.
Yeah, we're helping more people to get that much closer to owning their own home.
And then it's such a great question because you hear 2% in a Jawanza, really. What does that mean? And I always say, when you juxtapose and tell me the percentage, what is it in real dollar value? Because that's how we want to calculate, right? And do all of that. Wow, from 500 to 100. Wow, that's a big deal right there, Navia. Yeah.
Yes.
Now, apart from the main loan products, Jawanza, right? Talk to us about the products, to buy. You want to buy a home, you want to come in, you want to get the loan sorted. Again, what are the prerequisites? How do we get to that?
All right. In regarding to the main products to which we have, we have loans to build, we have loans to buy, we have loans to improve. It therefore means that we have a checklist to which we basically offer to our contributors, to which they would have a full step-by-step journey as to how they basically, whatever it is that they're looking for, it is there. And they can find that on our website, which is www.nht.gov.jm. So you get more of the fulsome information. So you're very much so informed in making a step towards your particular dream.
Yeah, so when you say products, like what we're talking about though?
The products, when they look at the products, we really look at the loan to build.
Yes.
Your loan to buy.
Yes.
Or your loan to improve.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So looking forward, again, we spoke of the successful expo.
Yes.
The phase 2, Montego Bay.
Yep. Harmony.
Yeah. Right out there.
So right now for the NHT, as I say, Emancipation Park was
off the chain.
And Montego Bay we're coming on Friday.
That's
July.
tomorrow.
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
Yeah.
You just recovered.
Tomorrow, guys. So coming to Montego Bay Harmony Beach Park. And persons can come out to have a chat with some of our leading partners with banking institutions. So we have the NCB, the CIBC, VM, Jade Bank, Sagicor, don't want to leave off anybody, First Global Bank. All of these institutions will be there, so they can also assist you in giving you necessary information to get towards your goal. And don't forget the fact that you can come out with your family, because there's a kids zone.
Yes.
And come and have some fun.
Yeah.
And entertainment by
I saw a lot of kids.
Well. It was a vibe.
Yeah, but then
and you learn through fun. So, they're really and truly enjoying the moment as they go along.
And you know what, buying your home, is for your family, for your children, for them to feel safe and secure. So that's wonderful. Yeah.
All right. Well, folks, now here's your chance to win a prize from the NHT. Just hop on over to NHT's Instagram page at National Housing Trust and answer this simple question. Where will NHT Home It Expo take place this Friday, July 11? Where will it take place?
Yeah.
You can, win big. So
and I think we have a video too, Dennis. Do I have a video? Because Joanne's are full of video, Yes. Yeah, full of video.
My name is Christopher Sowell, and I'm the proud owner of this property, which was made possible through NHT and the credit union microfinancing. The credit union provided the funds for the sales agreement, and NHT provided the entire funds for the entire property. I wanted a safe space. I was just lucky to have, a real good team of people. NHT along with the credit union working alongside each other, for me to actually, make this possible, all of this possible. I never imagined that, I'd have actually owned something for myself, going to school and then, this, how would I have actually managed all of this, but, But working closely with NHT and the credit union, it was truly possible for me. They make it possible for me, so I believe that they can make it possible for you.
Lovely. It's
All
a joy
right.
on the faces of the people when they say they are a homeowner, and just the smile and how pleased they are. And I really wish that for everybody watching this morning. That if
Indeed.
you're not yet a homeowner, you will be a homeowner. And if you own one, you can buy another one. You understand? Okay, you pity them forget something.
That's
leave
right.
something. You know what I mean? Now if you Dennis just said something and it just clicked to me. Like, we want to buy somewhere in a rural Jamaica there, Clarendon nice and cool and have river and these things. Now Kingston hot. Wagwan down there. Oh, it go.
A nice St. Elizabeth. Oh,
Yeah.
St. Elizabeth.
I'm going to Clarendon, so.
Yeah.
Right over Chapelton, right there, so.
Yeah.
Up in Edwin Allen there, so. Cornwall, not Cornwall,
Clarendon
Clarendon College,
yeah.
right there, so. Near one river. I like river.
Yes.
Yeah. So what do I need to do?
Own oasis.
Yeah. What do I need to do, Narvia? Just go and identify the home and come to you?
And check out my points.
Yes. What we say to you is just identify, home ownership and planning home ownership. It depends on a number of factors. Where I work, where I want to raise my family. So once you have established where you really want to be, start looking. And you are armed with information, so we ask you to come into us so you can find out how much can I afford, how long will I be paying a mortgage for, what interest rate will I be in. So you come in, we give you that information, and you begin searching, and you find the perfect place that's set there for you.
We know where the NHT is in Kingston, Narvia, but where is it? Where are you guys in Clarendon?
We're at the Clarendon Business Center, 55 Manchester Avenue.
Very well.
All right, there you go.
Nice.
Many thanks to the NHT's Joanza Hall and Narvia Drummond, Melbourne, for joining us this morning. Guess what? We're continuing the theme of our elders. Elder Rock is up next. Good company. Stick around.
Nice.
Buyers, home builders, home improvers, it's your time. Come on out to the NHT's Home It Expo on July 5th here at Emancipation Park, Kingston, and July 11 at Harmony Beach Park in St. James. Let us help you navigate your home ownership journey. That's the NHT's Home It Expo this July. Let's help you get home.
I'm the one that you always chosen. 50 years.
Thank you, Jamaica, for 50 years of finger-licking good memories. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Purchasing a vehicle is a lot more attainable with a Sagicor Bank Auto Loan. You'll be able to have your loan processed fast and hassle-free. We make it affordable with low interest rates. Your payments are manageable with up to 10 years to repay. Owning a new vehicle is comfortable with up to 100% financing. With a Sagicor Bank Auto Loan, your next ride is ownable and insurable. With discounts on auto insurance, with a Sagicor Bank Auto Loan, you'll be able to own the car of your dreams.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
One, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your glad rags on. Join me home.
Hey, rock, rock, rock. Hey, 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 gonna rock around the word tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till the morning light sunrise. Gonna rock your world today. Woo! Oh my God, yeah. Tweedledee, oh, tweedledee. I'm if I tell you, oh my God, yeah. Okay, good morning, everybody. You know, can you tell we love our job? Yes, we do.
I'm just saying.
And we love great music as well. Good morning. And we absolutely love you. Thank you so much for being here with us yet another morning. It's Thursday. It's July 10. But guess what, guys? We're going to make the most of today because time wasted can never be regained. You never have the same moment twice. So it's always imperative to make each moment count. I want to say good morning to all our seniors watching this morning. Our persons over 50. Right? Good morning to you, persons over 40. Good morning to you, persons over 60. Good morning to you, 60 and over massive. Good morning. 70 and over massive. Good morning. 80 and over massive. Good morning. 90 and over massive. Good morning.
Centenarians. We bigged up a centenarian earlier this week.
Yes, 105. Dennis,
yeah.
Can you imagine? And she looked so well. 105 years old. Ladies and gentlemen, it is possible. And so, our elders, we salute you this morning. And you are indeed good company. Yeah. You're good company. And we love you guys for your wisdom, your experience, your knowledge. A lot of our elders, you know, Dennis, can collapse 70 years or 50 years of experience and knowledge and mistakes in 1 hour. You know what I mean? Them can tell you, Dennis, put your foot there, so don't put your foot there, so do that, don't do that. And so we cannot understate their value. The oral tradition. That's how a lot of things get passed on, you understand? So big up to every grandmother, every grandfather, every granduncle, every grandaunt, you know what I mean? Good morning to you as well. And talking about good company, we have good company with us again this morning.
Literally.
CEO Nadia McKenzie and Head of Entertainment Christopher Bell, rings a bell? Yes, it does. They are back at it again with another segment of Elder Rock. And today, we're tackling some of the stereotypes.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for having us. Thank you for being here. Good company. I love the shirts.
Thank you.
Yeah. I was just thinking, I mean, I gotta need some of them good company merch.
We have
the gym clothes.
Yes. We got your size. We got your jersey shirts. Anything you need.
Love it. But talk to me though, Nadia, about, you know, some of those myths. We've been talking about, you know, the elderly throughout the show this morning, and just the importance of our elderly, how we need to protect them, we need to check on them, we need to secure them, you know, and we need to count them. You know, don't just leave them aside, right? What are some myths that you want to demystify this morning?
Okay, well, first I'd love to just say if you're listening, you know, on the news, you know, you see hearing from companies, CVM themselves have been talking a lot more about seniors, and it's great because what we are in right now is what we call a decade of aging, from 2021 to 2030. And what WHO has said is that globally, everybody needs to start looking at what we can do to improve the lives of seniors. So I'm very happy that CVM, the government, you have CCRP, you have NCSC, everybody's talking a lot more about it because it's so important. And you'd have heard in the news some of the what's happening in terms of the seniors being abused in certain ways, treated, mistreated, scammed. Yes, so it's really important that we refocus and ensure that what we're doing, everything we're doing, each of us individually and as companies and as organizations, that we're looking and focusing on improving the lives of our seniors.
Absolutely.
And I think that starts with the perception, right? Who is a senior?
Right.
Yeah, who is a senior?
And that's one of the myths that we want to first address. You know?
Tell us.
The myth I told you that my son said to his grandmother yesterday. He didn't know that old ladies could drive.
Oh, wow.
Things like that.
Wow.
Things like that.
Like, Jackson, first of all, don't call her an old lady.
Thank you. First of all.
You want to go no further.
Exactly. You need to stop that.
Yeah, man. We tend to lump all, you know, all.
Who is a senior, Chris? Who is a senior?
And that's one of the first things we want to demystify. So seniors, we have different categories of seniors, right? And it's funny because you mentioned a couple of them earlier. You started with the 40s, it's over 40, you started with over 50.
So 40 are senior, Chris?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
You don't come here, go home.
I'm just saying that.
If Chris didn't say that, I just said, Ali, have a great day, sir.
The mere fact that you were making that kind of a category is telling, because for seniors we have them from ages over 60, right? So 60 to 74, from 75 to about 80, 84, and then from 85 moving onwards.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So
you
we have
literally
these subcategories.
young
of,
old,
right,
middle old, and old. So they're
Right.
actually specific subcategories.
What we the Dennis? What we the pre-old?
Something like that.
We're in our midlife phase. We're in our midlife phase.
Yeah, man.
Wait, it's so...
The all of the food bright and shine, but I buy something food.
So that's one of the first things we want to put out there.
Put it this way. You know when you hear like a celebrity or somebody passes away and like he was 65 and you're thinking, oh, so young. I'm getting old. Because when you start seeing the people who you used to call old and calling them young, you're like,
Yeah. It has changed. So now when you look on a 60-year-old, you can't look on a 60-year-old and see them doing the same thing a 90-year-old is doing, right? They have different needs, they're doing different things. So of course 75-year-olds are working.
Absolutely.
They have their own businesses.
Very active.
Yeah,
Nadia, you know what? I am very happy to be in this dispensation of aging because let me tell you, a lot of the older women and older men look better than enough young people. Listen to what I tell you. I have some old man, quote unquote, old man, and they're like all the way up. When me tell them look good, I'm like, lady, what are you drinking? What are you eating? When you see a lot of the older men, yes, then sir, hi daddy, how you doing? You know what I mean? The man them look good. And so back in the day, I would say, you know, when you looked at a 40-year-old, you could, you know, they aged or they were aging more. But nowadays, the older persons are taking care of themselves more.
But it's actually a thing. But it's actually a thing that people are looking at, like. Even characters that we saw on TV, like the Golden Girls, and what age they were portraying. And there are no 50-year-olds who look like that. There are no 40-year-olds who look like that. It is phenomenal.
And thank you for this, because that is another thing that we want to myth bust in terms of seniors being frail. Them can't move around the place. That's totally changing right now.
You know the one that I really want to bust? It is the way we frame retirement.
Excellent.
I mean, I love the fact that my mom is very active as a retired person, and she determined to volunteer and to do things like retirement don't mean Lady Marge going lock up in her house. It might mean that she just consults.
She's just thank God. You know, every time she
she travel and my mother spend a little time here and then she go and stay with this and she's in a different city. So like people now have to ask, is your mom here?
Thank you.
Where is she?
Where is she now? She's with so and so.
And that would be a good thing to change that, change the word. It's a re-something, but not retired.
Reinvent.
I don't know the root. Reinventing, recreating, all of those things, because it's another phase of life. It's not a done with. It's not a time is up sort of thing.
And in doing so, you are now able to reduce that trepidation that many people have as they approach retirement. Like you can be excited to move into your retirement years because you already have a plan for the exciting things that you're going to do at that phase.
And also because you're retired from your job, it doesn't mean that you're retired from life.
Exactly.
You can use that in your something.
Definitely. One of the words that we tend to use is re-inspiring our seniors. And not just our seniors, but even the pre-seniors. You don't
say Chris Pint over your
No, I don't know.
Even I'm just relate.
I can't relate.
You said it.
I can't relate.
Right.
I don't know what you're talking about. Young man, I don't know what you're talking about.
But we want to let's get back to the word re-inspiring young people to, as you rightly said, to look forward to this time. You know, it's not just by the time I have to make sure that I have this and then frail and then you just die. You know?
I like that you said that, Chris, because that is partly a lot of the pressure that a lot of our young people face. They're 22 and time is running out.
I'm
30 and I'm old. Oh my God, I have to get this. And there is this pressure on them to secure the bag. And sometimes it causes them to get involved in illicit activities, all kind of immoral,
just to make
just
sure
because
that
they think that time is running out. No. Time is not running out. Take your time, just don't waste your time, right? So for persons who are watching Chris and Nadia, who want to come and fellowship with good company, again, where can they come? Where can they join up? Where do they need to sign up? What do they need to do? And what's on for this week?
All right. So I'll start with our website.
Right.
That has all our information, the different activities, any upcoming activities. We have actually a calendar of events for the year.
Nice.
Right.
So we have our monthly movie nights that you can look out for. You have
our movie nights are when?
Movie nights are usually the last weekend of the month.
Okay.
The Saturday or Sunday, so you can just look out for whichever date. And our next one is gonna be July 27.
Yes.
It's 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock, and it's going to be at my home church, Go for God Family Church, the auditorium.
It's my blood drive weekend. So guess what? You come, you donate blood, and then you go to movie night. You see that?
Yes,
That's how
nice. And we do that. So it's gonna be really fun. The auditorium is set up for that vibe, right? The movie night vibe, and we're gonna have refreshments, and so it's $1,000 for good company members, and then it's $1,500 for those who are non-members.
Okay.
And you can sign up even on the day, and you could, even if you sign up on the day, we'll give you the $1,000, right? And so we're just inviting everybody to come out and just enjoy themselves. It's gonna be a really good movie. Chris is gonna do his thing because we always have some nice trivia and stuff, entertainment on the day. And then we have our weekly dance classes going on right now, and there's a summer special as well. If you come on a Thursday at 3 p.m. And you bring somebody, you come free.
Nice.
So it's things like that we're doing.
Go to the website, guys. And let me just hasten to say, right, kids, sign up your parents. You know, a lot of our parents are not so technologically savvy. They're not going to really sign up. So you sign them up. Tell mommy, I have somewhere. Follow me on the road now and take her to movie night. Daddy, follow me on the road now and take him to the dance class, right? Just take them. You have to be the parent now, right? And it's talking about reinventing, reshaping. We have to start now switching parental roles. So sign them up to good company so that they can be in good company.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Good company. They have been good company. CEO is Nadia McKenzie, and head of entertainment is Christopher Bell. Calling all pre-elderly and elderly alike.
Dennis, take off your glasses. You can't see this morning coming in. Oh, you stop with. You can't see now. Read no man.
Well, we have to go to a break. Because guess what? These eyes are not what they used to be. We'll be right back.
Coming in. Oh, you stop with. Right.
Made for more. That's why I got a JN Bank small business loan to open my salon and build my dream with my style. Now I am my own boss, popping my own style and trending up.
Start your journey with a JN Bank small business loan. With small business loans with as little as $10,000 and up to $4 million. Visit jnbank.com or contact us on WhatsApp 876-295-1298 to get started. JN Bank, we will help you find a way.
Remix the summer with Digicel. 100 lucky winners win $100,000 each, plus surprises all summer. To enter, buy a SIM, 7-day plan or higher, switch to Digicel. Be an active postpaid or Digicel Plus customer, or receive US $15 or more from abroad. Gift a friend a plan. They could win $25,000. Remix the summer with Digicel. Authorized under Section 58 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act. Promo ends September 15, 2025. Conditions apply. Visit DigicelJamaica.com for more info. Digicel, better connected this summer.
Millions of people are attacked by harmful mouth bacteria. The root cause of bad breath, gum problems, cavities, plaque, and tartar. That's why Colgate combined the best science and technology in Colgate Total. Unlike others, its superior formula fights bacteria and creates a powerful protective barrier for up to 24 hours to prevent them from coming back. Take control of your oral health with Colgate Total.
Remix the summer with Digicel. 100 lucky winners win $100,000 each, plus surprises all summer. To enter, buy a SIM, 7-day plan or higher, switch to Digicel. Be an active postpaid or Digicel Plus customer, or receive US $15 or more from abroad. Gift a friend a plan. They could win $25,000. Remix the summer with Digicel. Authorized under Section 58 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act. Promo ends September 15, 2025. Conditions apply. Visit DigicelJamaica.com for more info. Digicel, better connected this summer.
When opportunity comes knocking, grab it. When I got my piece of land, I saw more than just soil. I saw a future. With a JN Bank Small Business Loan, I grew that dream and built a better life for my family.
Start your journey with a JN Small Business Loan with small business loans as little as $10,000 and up to $4 million. Visit jnbank.com or contact us on WhatsApp at 876-295-1298 to get started.
This is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
The time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness is 7:45.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than
Chariot.
Welcome back. It's now time for Kids Unfiltered, and we're going to be punching. Hi-ya! We're going to be kicking.
Hitch.
And we're going to be dancing.
Sun. Chi. Go. Ru. Hitch. Hot. Cool. Joe. I got to tell you, Errol Lee. Hi. I gotta tell you, yeah.
Remember them days?
Yeah, enter the dojo. Yo, everybody felt like you were Bruce Lee. Yeah, they will never know.
After enter the dojo, come on, you just go outside and a beer kickers, yeah, with your friend them. Yeah. Well, the Ellis School of Martial Arts is known across Jamaica for turning out well-rounded students on the mat and in life. And today, we're meeting students Jair Ellis, Joshua Levy, and Shaquem Brown.
Yes.
And they're going to teach us all about musical kata, where martial arts meets music. Welcome, boys.
Good morning. Oh, good morning. Okay, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine.
Lovely. So I noticed that you're wearing a particular outfit. What is it called?
This is called our uniform.
Okay.
Our uniform that we practice in and do katas in.
Okay. And I see that you have the belt.
And you're wearing different colors.
Yeah. What do the colors mean?
The different ranks. So basically, it starts at white belt to go up to black belt and degrees over.
So that speaks to the color of the belt speaks to your skill.
Yes, skill and understanding of the art.
Okay. So they're at orange belt. What comes after orange belt?
After orange belt, it's green belt. But after green belt is high green.
So the black stripe in the green makes it high green.
Yes.
And then after green, what do you?
Blue, then high blue, then red, high
red,
brown, then
high brown,
then black belt, then you go over the black belt to do
degrees of black belt.
Oh, yes. That's
so
nice.
So like if you say, oh, he's a 3rd degree black belt, that means like serious.
Very.
Yeah. Jay said very.
Yeah, right.
Very. Him can mash block.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So let me just ask you guys though. What people see, karate and they see, martial arts, right? As for kids, right? Mm-hmm. Why do you guys love it? What does it do for you?
Yeah, Levy, tell us. Why do you love it?
Self-defense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Self-defense. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What about you?
It's kind of fun, and it also helps you to defend yourself in case of an emergency.
And it's basically for defensive purposes and discipline.
Oh.
Yeah, the discipline part. What about it brings out the discipline in you?
In the discipline, you have to concentrate a lot. Very.
Okay.
Okay, but tell us about kata, because we're going to learn about musical kata, but tell us about kata first, like the concept of kata. What is a kata?
A kata is basically the form that you do on each rank.
Oh, so like for example, show me.
So basically, I'll do my basic kata.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, you want to do it with me or you can step
Yeah,
back?
man.
Do it together, yeah.
Do it together.
Ready?
Yeah, ready?
All right.
Chariot, chumbi. 3, 2, 1, chumbi.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, chunji.
That tough. Oh wow, what you say, Chun-Li? What you say?
Chun-Ji.
Chun-Ji. Oh, can we take a Chun-Li, Nicki Minaj in this? Okay, oh wow, Chun-Ji. Dennis, you see how they were moving in unison?
Yeah.
And they were punching and not punching each other.
No.
You saw the symmetry. You see that?
Again, the discipline.
Tough,
and they know, and you said that is your basic kata.
Basic kata.
So now when you now move it to now musical kata, what?
Musical kata is basically when you do your kata, it flows to the music.
Oh, so you have music here to do that and show us?
Yes.
All right, well, guess what, guys? We want to see.
I want to see
because
this.
I love this, right? And by the way, do you have girls in your class as well?
Yes.
Okay, great. So the girls can do this. All right.
So we can do it with other like adults your age, even old people.
Same just even old people. Jeez, all right, turn on the
Over
music.
to you. Over
You same just say with old people. Daniel, if you can even do it with old people. Come in the middle, sweetie. Yes.
Come over.
Good job. Good
Very
job.
good.
I just
Very
know that
good.
if they trip me like that, me to get up back.
Me just know, say, mega just stay, cause mega shame.
Oh,
Mega
good
shame.
job, guys.
But you guys are very good.
Awesome
very good.
sauce. Awesome sauce. I love it.
So when
I
you going,
love
when
it.
you guys going to high orange soon?
No, there's no high orange.
There's no high orange. Oh, there's.
So after orange is green.
Green. Oh, then
All
you are high
right.
green.
So you're gonna go green soon. I
Yeah,
look
at the
forward to
end
when you
of-
get your green belt. make sure take the pictures and send to us and let us post it.
I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of you.
And when you step up, make sure take the pictures and send to us and let us big you up.
Yes.
Say, hey, they must step up them.
You got blue.
Yeah.
Blue belt. That's right. I love it for you guys.
Yeah, man.
And he spoke about concentration in the Dennis, and I love that. And you could see it because to remember those moves and also to learn a new language because you can hear is that Chinese? Japanese? Korean, very well. So you hear the Korean as well. So, they're learning. I really like that. I wonder if
it's Taekwondo.
Yes.
Because when you said chariot, I said, that's a Taekwondo. That's not a karate. That's a Taekwondo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the Taekwondo thing's different. Yeah. Taekwondo is Korean.
Very
Jackson,
well.
the Taekwondo.
Jair says even old people can do it.
Shinji. Taekwondo. Many thanks to our young fighters, our young tigers, Jair Ellis, Joshua Levy, and Shaquem Brown for teaching us all about the jabs and the kicks. We're going to wrap things up right after this.
Thank you.
There me knee, Mummy used to always remind me of those good old Jamaican proverbs to keep me wise. Proverbs like, what goat do, kid follow. Good friend, better than pocket money. And if you can't catch Quaco, you catch him short. Just like the proverb, Bosco Oats is ingrained in Jamaica.
Sunshine snacks, cheese balls, grab a sunshine, grab a cheese balls. We a crunch on a cheese balls. Daddy nickel pick, grab a cheese balls. Sunshine snacks, cheese balls, grab a sunshine snack, cheese balls. Some cheese in every bite, flavor in every crunch. Extra cheesy, me love it so much. Love cheese in every bite. Grab a sunshine, grab a cheese balls. We a crunch on a cheese balls. Daddy nickel pick, grab a cheese balls. Sunshine snacks, cheese balls, flavor in every crunch. Grab a sunshine snacks, cheese puffs today. Enough cheese, no flavor.
From me eye there me knee, Mummy used to always remind me of those good old Jamaican proverbs to keep me wise. Proverbs like, what goat do, kid follow. Good friend, better than pocket money. And if you can't catch Quaco, you catch him short. Just like the proverb, Bosco Oats is ingrained in Jamaica.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi, brought to you by Grace and Singer.
What's up, racing fans? Tune into CVM to see all of the live action from Rally X.
An all-new Rally X highlights this Friday at 10.
Get ready, Jamaica. It's the ultimate fitness party of the summer. FitFest Summer Body Edition. Saturday, July 12th from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. at NWC Sports Club Mona. Admission is absolutely free. Yes, free.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Soca, dancehall, stick and step aerobics. You name it, we're moving to it. Bring the kids too. The Kiddie Village is packed with fun. And you can't miss the epic Corporate Combat Challenge sponsored by Halibarange. FitFest, the ultimate workout party and fitness expo. See you there.
I love it. See you there. We got to be fit so we keep off the old age. And even if you're aged, at least you're supple. You're aging well. And Dennis, let me tell you, you see these new crop of old people.
Them so-called old people.
So-called old people. Let me tell you,
like 10
I think
fireside.
are the best crop me ever see, because I'm telling you, when you look at some of them, you don't even think about or fear getting old because of how good they look, how fit they are, and that is why Fit Fest is for you. Okay, so it's all about the Fit Fest 2025 Summer Body Edition. And it hits the NWC Sports Complex this Saturday, July 12th, partnering with none other than the Pegasus Hotel, where you get great service, by the way.
That is
Let
true.
me tell
That
you,
is true.
speaking about service. Yeah. Hi, Chef. Yes. Yeah, this is the Pegasus brunch.
Yeah.
Chef Mark Cole. Mwah.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss. I love it for us, right? And also CVM Television. We're bringing you Jamaica's ultimate fitness and wellness experience. And I have with me today the BBK Fitness CEO, Body by Kurt, that is. Yes, you can see him at our 5K run CB. Yeah, every year at UA, right? Kurt Dunn, and Sales and Reservations Manager at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel, Maurice Bryan. And they're here to share about Fit Fest. Gentlemen, good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Good
morning.
Great.
I'm good.
Welcome.
Kurt,
Welcome.
always a great day to be fit. For those people who you want to get fit, Kurt, but you feel like, oh my God, it's too much, it's a lot. How does Fit Fest help them get started on that journey?
Well, great question. FitFest is the perfect platform for somebody who really want to get in shape or who has been in shape and want to maintain that. Because we're featuring 14 of Jamaica's best certified group fitness instructors.
Yeah.
And these guys really have 15 minutes on the stage. So you're going to get a taste of Zumba, taste of stick aerobics, we'll be doing step aerobics, we'll be doing body sculpting, old school soca, new school soca, just to name a few, not to mention Afrobeat.
Oh, nice.
And these guys pretty much have 15 minutes on the stage, so it's not a full 1 hour, it's only 15 minutes, because also we're whetting the appetite and just directing them to these guys who are doing the different, who are teaching all these different things. Not to mention the fact that there's the obstacle course challenge, which is the newest of them all. And we have 1, 2, 3, we have about 7 companies right now trying to get that title sponsor of $250,000 plus bargain rights plus a trophy to go home with. And of course, we have the Kiddies Village, so it's actually a full family event.
I love that.
Yeah, so I man get robbed just like that.
I'm glad him say I would do it, I gotta tell you. But Maurice, talk to me about how the Pegasus, the partnership, and why did you guys decide to get on board?
Well, we have been a part of FitFest for quite some years now with a hotel group. And we like it because it encourages health and wellness.
Yes.
And our human resources department over the years, they are a stickler for health and wellness, both physically and mentally with our entire group of hotels. So I know our HR manager, she gets them into shape with football. We have netball coming up for the ladies.
Nice.
He even came and led a health and wellness session, a workout session with our staff members. So it's an ongoing thing for us.
It's a fit company.
It's a fit company.
It's a fit
That's why when one of them smiles and treat a good song. No, it makes sense.
About customer service.
I'm telling you, because the dopamine is always flowing, the good vibes.
Keeps you going. And you see how we, from the restaurant to the front desk to everybody, I mean, we're just going. So we have to keep a healthy body and healthy mind.
Yeah.
And so it's a great fit for our brand as well. You see what I did there?
I know. Yeah. We clocked it, Maurice. We clocked it. Yes.
Yeah, so we love to be a part of it. And I mean, he was saying it's 15 minutes per workout session, but by the end of the evening or halfway into the evening, you felt like you've worked out twice, going to the gym over and over and over, and it's nonstop, and it's fun because it's dancing.
And I liked it because it's also a party atmosphere. So for Kurt, for those who may not know where the NWC Sports which part that day?
Okay, so it's up by Mona, so as if you're going to UA.
Okay.
Everybody know the Aki Field, so we normally use that as a primary landmark. So we're next door, our AKA, the famous place where everybody go to do the jogging, which is the Mona Reservoir.
Okay, very well.
So you turn up there.
Right, you make the right turn.
You make that
right at Mona High School.
Right there.
Yeah, see that?
Everybody said they're going to the dam to run. Is right there. It's on the same property.
Okay.
That's the NWC Sports Club.
Okay, so that's what I don't even know. Come on,
4 p.m. Gates open 4 p.m.
Yeah.
The workout starts at 5:30 sharp.
Nice.
For the obstacle course, which is one of the newest features of FitFest. So we have companies coming trying to run through the obstacle course, and it's fun. It's not hard. It's just a similar taste to Tough Warrior.
Okay.
So we'll be running through tires. We'll be crawling on the elbow, jump over like
Is
a
it
wall.
a team?
But we're coming right. So we're encouraging teamwork.
Yeah.
In that respect. So it's a mixed team. So we have 1 female, 4 males basically, and everybody is helping each other. So move from point A to point B, and the fastest time win. That's
So if you believe that you have a good team,
though.
if you believe you have a good team,
it's still not too late to enter. Yes.
Okay.
So registration is $25,000
Yeah.
basically, and we're giving it $250,000 thanks to Oliver Ranch, the Geddes brand. They are the sponsor for that event.
All right,
Okay,
so
we
we're
love
going to
it.
step to the side.
Yes.
We're going to step to the side.
To the side.
And allow you to give us a quick demo.
But you have to stay in the demo. So at least you can see.
All right, that's all the time we
Remember,
have.
pre-senior.
I know.
Maurice
Right,
never
so-
room.
so
No,
you're the senior.
no, mean if you lie down.
No, so you're doing the senior, and then so you guys are all right. So you want to do the senior segment, and then you want to do the modified version. So and I'll do the hard version, basically, because I realize you have been eels.
Yeah, thank you.
So yeah, so
All
it's
right,
pretty
you know
easy.
what?
Just
I
some-
rise to
put
any
us moving.
challenge.
I like
Rise to the occasion. Look at yourself and say you're strong. Hey.
So you want me in this store?
Of course, why not?
Oh my gosh.
So, we're just basically march on the spot.
Marching.
Nice and
Nice and easy.
And this is the anthem for Fit Fest as well. We're just marching. And of course, just like everything, you have to warm up.
Yes.
So we're just marching, nice and easy. Everybody can do this, right? Yep. 4 more. 3, 2. We're going to step right and left, just like this. Right side, left side. That's all we're doing. And this is pretty much like a taste of the aerobic warm up.
Yeah.
Nothing hard. And I said these guys are trained, they're very certified, they're going to walk you through the pace. So even if a move is too hard, there's always a modification.
Nice.
Arms up and down like this. Nice and easy. So we remix that. From Willie Bunks right here.
Shower pass. Hey. Hey. Hi, that's a good morning.
Give me a little bicep curl. Nice and easy. See?
Hey.
Yep.
Hey. By the way, Maurice, I want to invite the Pegasus hotels, right, to come to my blood drive on July 25 at Nelson Mandela Park. You know what I mean?
Right.
Health and wellness, blood donation. So you have a formal invitation. All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Elbows
You
down.
to Kurt.
All right, I'll be there.
Hey. Hey.
Get ready, Jamaica. It's the ultimate fitness party of the summer. FitFest Summer Body Edition. Saturday, July 12th from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. at NWC Sports Club Mona. Admission is absolutely free. Yes, free.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Soca, dancehall, stick and step aerobics. You name it, we're moving to it. Bring the kids too. The Kitty Village is packed with fun. And you can't miss the epic Corporate Combat Challenge sponsored by Halibarange. FitFest, the ultimate workout party and fitness expo. See you there.
So move with the rhythm, we fit for life.
Join us this week on Tourism One-on-One as we examine the growth of the Morgans Group, the local bedding manufacturer, and how they have benefited from various initiatives of the Tourism Enhancement Fund, including through the Tourism Linkages Network.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than...
Dennis, pre-senior, we're not going too bad.
No.
Not in a lie. We're in the game.
Pre-seniors.
Yeah, pre-seniors. We're in the game, say we. In the game. In the game. In the game. Car we not lame. In the game. In the game. In the game. Car we not shame. Hey, I gotta tell you. It's time to go, guys, time to skedaddle up on out of here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for spending your morning with us. Yes. And to all our wonderful guests, thank you for making it sunrise. Please do enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Remember that kindness is karma and kindness is magic. So be as kind to as many persons as you possibly can. And remember to be kind to yourselves.
Bless up. Take care.
Have a great day, guys. Bye. Love you. Bye.
Yeah. You look a dancer boy. Yeah. Look a dancer boy. You look a dancer boy. Yeah. Look a dancer boy. Yeah. Look a dancer boy from Overville. Where you left for you shoulda there still. Want use your voice in politics and mix up your name in a badness. You look a dancer boy, you get this. Feel your nobody to your turn artist. See if you use them dancing, nobody don't see and then come and show off for every street party. You look a dancer boy. Dancer boy, dancer boy, dancer boy. Look a dancer boy. Dancer boy, dancer boy. You broke like sticker, one thing with the door, you ever find them hits. Send youths a road all when them try style it, oh we nasty. Home girl a rave with the click, and a bad mind thing, and a styling thing. But not care what you a do, and Miss a Wacky a the king. You know sing bo and a gal, you know sing bo shit a fling, then know the yell you still at. You good lean at the older king, bo carpet king. Bo sir world ding before you cross over, this a world stop spin. Bad mind boy, and a you alone for win your thing. We don't know how you did a fight out. You look a dancer boy. Dancer boy, dancer boy, dancer boy.